Hello, my name is Matt, and welcome to Cut Content. We're back. It's been a while. We're trying a ton of new things. I'm going to get to all that. First, I want to explain a bit about what I'm doing today. Today, we're playing Bloodborne. I asked in one of my Dark Souls 3 videos if you guys would want to see a Bloodborne playthrough, and there were just an overwhelming majority, as in the only comment on the video said, yeah, I should do that. So, here we are. But the thing is, I had already played Bloodborne when it came out, and I thought about doing a second playthrough for you guys, and I just wasn't sure how to make that interesting. So, I played through the whole game again myself, and this will be my third playthrough. New character, from my first one, because that was on a whole different PS4, it doesn't matter. Point being, we're going to make things a little interesting. So the game is going to be harder because I'm on New Game Plus. And I'm not just going to start out with those. You can already see I've got some fancy digs on. But I'm not just going to start out with those boring, simple trick weapons. I got, oh, what's that? A rifle? That's literally made of, I was going to say gold, but now that I see it, that doesn't look accurate. And, boosh! Giant sword. Oh, but wait. But wait, that sword, could it be? It's actually a massive scythe! I am the goddess of death! Boom! So yeah, that's how we're gonna make things a little more interesting, changing the game a bit. As for what's new this time, well, you may notice there's a face cam in the corner. I have no good way to mount my webcam, so it's sitting in front of my television, meaning the quality is low, but hopefully this will still add something to the video. What do I... Aha! Things to collect. And this is my first PS4 video. I've got a few more in the pipeline. Unfortunately, the PS4 has some weird things going on. So basically, until I get this cable that I'm waiting on, I actually can't hear any of the game audio, so hopefully interesting things are happening. Which is also why I'm not wearing headphones, as I will be in future facecam videos, which will probably be all of them. On the one hand, that's going to make my life harder because I have to actually do things like shower like an asshole before I make these things so I don't look like an animal. But, on the other hand, it's probably good for me to, you know, have a little more motivation. Not that I was making these half-naked and in my pajamas previously. Alright, now that we've all agreed that wasn't happening, we can move on with the game. So, well, actually we can't, because there is one more thing I should address. So, in addition to, you know, first PS4 video, first facecam video, there's also the fact that this is my first video in over a month. And the reason I chose to do Bloodborne in part is because it's a game that I really love, know very well, and can, or not well for me, I don't know it really well for the crazy people who get super into the Soulsborne games, but it gives me a bit of time to explain why this video is so long in coming. So, you may remember I was previously in the middle of the month of spooks. A thrilling, and I think we can all agree, massively successful endeavor to do horror games during the month of October in celebration of Halloween. You might be asking, hey, you in there, give me some shit. Alright, fuck you. What happened to the month of spooks? What, were you too scared? Was it were there problems with how... Were you too brave? Did it not make for good content? And none of those would quite be accurate. What would be accurate to say about the month of spooks is that it didn't work because the garbage disposal in my sink backed up, flooded the entire apartment, and destroyed my computer, which I need to capture gameplay footage. So, there were basically... My girlfriend, Eve, and I were having a lovely evening, just chilling, just relaxing. We decide we're a little hungry. Why don't we get some cereal? Maybe watch something, hang out. So it's 11 at night, and we exit our bedroom, as one does when they want to go from one room to another. And I am getting my ass beat. Fortunately, this game has an awesome feature that I miss every time I play Dark Souls, where if you hit enemies soon enough after you take damage, you can get some of that health back. Anyway, so it's 11 o'clock. We leave, and there is brown, disgusting water with, like, vegetable chunks floating in it, covering our kitchen. It missed, like, we've got this huge entertainment setup because of our priorities, and it missed that by about 6 inches, thankfully. Jeez, this... Oops, that was the wrong button. Wait. I forgot, oh my god, I forgot how to use my healing items. Okay, it's not... Maybe, I think it's... Nope, that just changes that. Maybe it's a side thing. No, I don't actually... Oh, no, that puts away my weapons, and... Alright, I'll figure this out. But, point being, so it was absolutely disgusting. I'm immediately like, okay, well, we get towels, we have to... We spend the next several days, incidentally, just washing all of our towels and stuff over and over and over again, trying to... Oh, wait. Figured it out, guys. Problem solved. Turns out it was the triangle button. Nailed it. First try. But in the immediate moment, we're just trying to soak up some of the disgusting shit, stop it from getting everywhere. And since it overflowed the sink's kind of on, like, you know, it's upper. Most sinks aren't at ground level, and our sink is no exception to that. These freaking... Not these guys, the guy you can't see who's currently shooting me. But the sink is not on ground level, obviously. What it did manage to do was not only overflow down towards, you know, the floor, but also back up over the bar onto... It avoided the couch, kind of shockingly, but it did... Well, it screwed up one of my D&D books, for which I'm just now managing to get a replacement, and 2, it dripped entirely over and doused my laptop in horrifying, disgusting water of grossness. And despite... God damn it, I did it again! Despite our best efforts, we did whatever we could to try and save the life of my innocent machinery. But it wasn't meant to be. My old laptop, which I love dearly, passed into the next world, which is a bummer. And then I had to send away for a new laptop, like I was a fucking kid with his goddamn cereal box stuff. Oh boy, give me a new laptop. I ate 8 things of Rice Krispies. Now I get a new laptop. Except it took almost a month to get here, and now is the first time, and it's the day after Thanksgiving. This is the first time I have been able to actually sit down, record a video, and so, you know, this is a long time coming. I'm happy we're back, but god damn, was it an exhausting time just trying to get to this, fuck that wheelchair, trying to get to this point. And so, but now we're back. That's, you know, not much else. Like, other things have happened in my life, but not really. They all seem pretty minor after that. Hold on, check this out. Oops, did it wrong. I hit the wrong button. Don't check it. Don't check that out. Check this out. Hold on. He's gonna do it. Boom, and then boom, visceral attack right in the gut. You bitch. I actually am very bad at doing those, but fortunately these guys telegraph insanely. So I think that's about everything. I think that's a good sort of explanation of why my life has not allowed for these videos necessarily to come out in the past 6 weeks or so. But finally, new laptop, got the Elgato game capture device set up. Everything's all chill. We're gonna have some good times, unless this video doesn't come out because it's the first... I tested everything last night. There shouldn't be any problems, with, you know, all my recording stuff should be golden. But, you know, I'm just, for weird reasons, not feeling super optimistic about that sort of thing. Hey! Hey! Damn, I can't believe I missed twice. That's embarrassing. Alright, whatever. But, yeah, I'm not like, I'm sure everything's gonna go just fine. I couldn't put a percentage on it. There's a universe decides to fuck me again % chance that this video just doesn't come out because it doesn't capture correctly. Even, like, it should. I checked everything. Audio levels should be fine. There shouldn't be any issues. But that's, like, that's just inviting problems into my life. But hopefully, you're hearing about all this, and I won't have to tell this story again, because, man, I've had to tell it to a lot of people, you know, just to explain why my life is what it is these days. And it is exhausting to recount. What the hell is going on? No, hey, get off! Honestly, I wouldn't mind those types of attacks, the ones that, like, kind of grab you, except that it stops you from frickin' getting your health regenerated. Because it just does periodic damage, like in the table, and... Sorry, that was my angry murdering noise. It's not the most threatening, and I do think I need to work on it in order to intimidate these horrifying beasts. But I think it could be worse. Anyway, I'm done telling this story. Hopefully this will be the last time in a while. And we can just get back to playing the good game. Oh, Jesus! Oh! Okay. See, that shouldn't have surprised me, and yet it did. But I got all my health back. The health return on this weapon is great. So now let's take a moment to talk about Bloodborne. Bloodborne is a game from Software. It used to be called the Souls-like. Now they're called Soulsborne games. And it is by far my favorite of all of From Software's offerings. The Victorian kind of gothic-y horror, Cthulhu-esque feel to a lot of it is fantastic. Look at this gorgeous scenery. I mean, there's some pretty great stuff in Dark Souls 3. But the reason that I like this more is, one, I think the trick weapons, where they can switch forms, provide some really interesting variety. I think the parry system is, even if I'm bad at it, doesn't make it unexciting. Come on. Come on, who's a good crow slug, or whatever you are? Jesus! Okay, I take it back. You are a shitty crow slug, and I will prove it by murdering you. And did that? Nope, didn't stun him like I thought it might. But it's also just much more fast-paced. And don't get me wrong, I think there's a definite place for the methodical gameplay in Dark Souls 3 and just the series in general. And, like, also you've seen me play Dark Souls 3. I'm a sword and board guy. Like, I invite that upon myself. It's not like the game couldn't be faster paced, but that just, to me, that feels like the best way to play a Dark Souls game. And this one, you gotta be light on your feet. You gotta be quick. It's all moving fast, and this sort of the health regen system advocates just moving a lot more quickly. Now let's see, there should be... Ah yes, one of those. That, my friends, is a cleric beast. And they are fucking big. And I have... Since... the last time I played this game was before all my computer stuff happened, so I don't really remember how to fight anything. Which is fine, because that was kind of the point. I wanted to wait so that, to be honest, I was probably never going to forget that this was a thing that happened, because look at it. But I don't totally remember how to fight it. I know it's helpful to dodge. I think it's helpful to dodge in the direction of wherever the attack is coming from. But but this guy, you'll notice, also has a tiny arm. Which is probably really embarrassing for him. And there's something about that one can exploit. Okay, those bullets did jack nothing against him. Ooh. Oh wait, come on. Can I do a, or no, just regular attacks? All right, that's fine. That's fine. But the aggressive playstyle suits me more. It's like when I play The Witcher 3, I play on the hardest difficulty, which there's no reason to do, except it means that you gotta be tactical. Nailed it. You gotta, like, prepare adequately for fights, and you've got to do a lot of dodging, a lot of, you know, it's a lot of movement. It's all about playing smart, and just because I'm not good at that doesn't mean I don't think it's fun. And Bloodborne is a great example of that. Plus, just look at this freaking world design. I will say, there are some places later on, I'm thinking of one place in particular, for those of you who have played the game, the foresty swamp area? Did any of you get into that? Because I really didn't. Please no. Please no. Please no. Boosh. And bagoosh. As long as you're not stingy with your healing items, which you can really afford not to be because they're pretty easy to farm, it's also a much more forgiving system than Dark Souls, because in Dark Souls you can heal yourself like a few times. Oh! No. This you can heal yourself up to 20, which is great, and then enemies will drop more, so sometimes you get more than that. But it doesn't mean, like, look, I've gone crazy with, and prey slaughtered. Double headshot, double kill, fatality. Maybe one of those three. It was neither a headshot nor a double kill. All right, and now let's go to the level up area, because it's actually pretty interesting. Plus, I've got 150,000 goddamn blood echoes that I can use, which is insane. Even on New Game Plus, that'll get me like 2 levels. But you gotta talk to this doll to level up. She's asleep right now. Hey, wake up, doll. And I'm not being like a 1920s guy calling you a doll because you're a woman. I mean, legitimately, this is like a living doll. Now, let's see here. Oh, what's that? My skill is already super high. Well, I think I want to get my vitality up to 50 here. Although, no, 50 skill is like all I really need. And then I'll get my vitality up to 50, maybe bump up some endurance. But for now, we're gonna move on. But I think, you know, for a first video back, making sure we're not losing too much content if this all goes to shit. We have defeated the Cleric Beast. We've explored the early parts of Yharnam. We're going to see some more of the underbelly of the city in the next video. And thank you all for joining me. I will see you again soon. Oh, wait. Before I go, let's, oh, there's no jumping for joy. Well then, it's been a pleasure.